Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jean and I'm so happy to have you guys for today's video. So for today, we're going to talk about your brother's secret message for you. So this could be an older brother, this could be a younger brother, someone whom you're close to, whom you don't necessarily communicate regularly on a regular basis. It can also be your stepbrother or your half brother. Okay, so for today I've prepared 4 piles for you guys to choose from. So you can pick based on the energy of the tarot card, or you can also pick based on the energy of the crystal. Okay, so for a closer look at the crystals, we have here pile number 1 with this prehnite. It's actually a prehnite. Okay, sorry, it's just not focusing well on my camera, but there you go. This is a prehnite. Yeah, so if you feel like your brother's messages in this crystal, you can choose this group. And then we have here pile number 2 with garnet. Okay, so you can just look at the screen. I think it has a better lighting. Oh my god, not lighting, just lighting for the video. Okay. And then we also have pile number 3 with this green strawberry quartz. Okay. So this could be the crystal for you. Okay, your brother's secret message or message could be in this group or in this crystal. And then we also have pile pile number 4 with the tourmalinated quartz. Sorry, I'm still learning how to pronounce it properly. There you go. This is actually cute. Well, all these crystals are lovely. They're new, so I'm really excited to use them. Okay, there you go. Alright. So, if you need more time to select your group, you can pause the video first. But once you guys are ready, you can head down to the description box below to pick the group that resonates with you. And then when you're ready, I'll see you there and I'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen the prehnite, this reading is for you. So we're going to start off with two fortune tea leaf cards for your reading. And we have here the older woman and the grapes. So what I'm seeing as the very first thing that your brother wants to let you know is that he is hoping that you will have some time to reach out to your mother. Okay, so instantly with the older woman and the grapes. So the message for the grapes is time to go out and have fun. So it's not literally, although it's preferred that you actually spend time with your mother, bond with her, talk to her, call her, or just a chat, like in any way reach out to her. So one of the things that your brother wants to let you know is that there's this urgency for him, or desire, not really desire, but he's pretty much like an urgency for you to reach out to your mother. So the message is for these 2 cards is strongly related, pertaining to your mother. Okay, now let's get into more detail about that. So for your tarot cards, you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you have the 9 of Swords, you have the King of Cups, you also have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I am seeing that for most of you who pick pile number 1, that it's either you're a lot more closer to your own brother than to your mom, or you're a lot more closer to your dad than you are to your mom. So I'm seeing that for some of you who pick this pile, there may be some distant relationship with your mom. It could be that you felt that you were not your mother's favorite, or that some other sibling or other things were prioritized by your mother over you. So with the 5 of Pentacles appearing first in your reading, I am seeing that there's this somewhat not really resentment, but for some it could be resentment, or it could be that you're longing for your mother's affection, touch, particularly when you were younger, when you were still in your childhood to early adolescent years. So, like, you were really looking for your mom, longing for her love, affection, attention. But for you, it seems like, it was either, she was either neglectful, you felt like you were neglected, or you felt like she was ignoring you, or you felt like, she doesn't really like you as much. So I'm seeing here that with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, that one of the messages, okay, that your brother wants to let you know regarding this situation is that he is actually urging you to be a little bit more forgiving, okay, towards your mother. I'm also hearing the message that well, it's not that he's invalidating what you feel. So you also have here the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups, okay? So in relation to, the first three cards, it's not that he's invalidating what you feel, what you've experienced regarding your relationship with your mom, okay? It's just that he's urging you to give her a little bit more chance, another opportunity to get, for you to bond more, to get closer towards one another. I'm also hearing this message that there are reasons as to why your mother has been like that for you growing up, why she acted the way she acted when you were younger, when you were growing up. So your brothers wants to reach out to you, wants to let you know that now that you are both more mature, older, there are, he also starts to understand the perspective of your mom as an adult, okay, and as to why she made some of those decisions herself. So there's also a message here with the Nine of Swords that your brother can also feel your own your own disappointments, your own emotional baggages and hurt. And your brother wanting you to reach out to your mom is not just a favor and advantage for your own mother, or not even for his own, but I'm seeing here with the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups combined, I'm seeing that he wants this to happen because he also wants you to be free from this from this emotional imprisonment that has been dragging on to you for so long. So I'm seeing that your brother, for some of you, you may have empath brothers, okay? Someone who is very emotionally intelligent, someone who can easily feel or understand the emotions of other. Or it could also be possible that you and your brother are really close, okay? Like you know each other really well, okay? And again, this is him doing this, him looking out for you. He wants you to reach out to your mom in order to heal those wounds, because as the King of Cups being in your reading, I'm seeing that he is seeing that this is one of the ways on how you can heal the inner child within you and how you can move past forward the situation. And I'm also seeing that with the King of Cups, he is seeing that one of the things or reasons why the other, you may be having difficulty in other parts of your life is because you still have this unaddressed issue with your mother, and he wants you to be free from that, okay? So we have just a close up from the King of Cups, like he wants you to be free from that, he wants you to be happy from it. So you could see here that in this one, this has this image, and then the King of Cups, he's looking away from the past, from these things, and looking on the other side. I'm seeing that he wants this to happen to you, okay? And there's a cup, okay? See, the King of Cup in here is holding up, but it's empty, okay? So it's pretty much saying to again, openness, like emptying up your cup in order to be able to hear the other side of the story. He wants you to also hear the other side of the story. I'm also seeing that for some of you, your brother isn't the only one who wants this to happen, for you and your mom to patch up. I'm hearing that this is also a wish coming in from your father. Now, with the Seven of Pentacles appearing here in your reading, Again, I'm seeing that, he does understand. Again, so he's not invalidating what you're feeling. He does understand. And, with this one, okay, being in reverse, this is not to say that, this is not, how do I say it right? Okay. He wants this to happen, not because, he's invalidating every wrong thing that that your mother did. It's not that he's saying that, the reason why she was neglectful was justified. Okay. It's not that. He's not invalidating your emotions, your actions, and even your experience. So meaning, he does, just because he wants you to patch things up, it doesn't mean that, he thinks that everything that your mother did is okay or that is right. Okay, so it's not that. He also wants to clarify that part, that, he understands where you're coming from, what you're feeling. Okay, so he also wants you to know, aside from it, that, if you could, he's also requesting that. Now this one is more of a requesting energy, like he's requesting you to try to be the bigger person, okay, in this picture. All right. And I'm also hearing this message that, your mom, okay, your mom also learned her mistakes. Okay, your brother wants to let you know that, your mother has changed. Your mother has acknowledged all of the wrongdoings that she did. She knows it, she's aware of it, and now, she wants things, she wants to make things better, she wants to make things right. And another thing that I'm hearing here is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that, this is really, a big deal for your brother. Queen of Cups being in reverse appearing in your reading is, there's this message that, your brother wants his family. So you, your mother, your father, the rest of the family, he wants to see his family complete. Okay, he wants all of you to be happy. He wants all of you to be peaceful. And there's this message coming in that, he's hoping that one day you would all be in the same room all at the same time, and not arguing, not fighting, but actually just being a family, being a happy, functioning, loving family. So I'm seeing that there's this wish of that coming in from him. And then for your last two cards, you have steady, progress, and pray. Okay. Now, another thing that your brother wants to let you know is that with the steady progress, again, he understands where you're coming from. He understands what you're feeling. So it's not that, he's urging to do it again. Like, the word urgent is there. Sorry. That one's my bad. But, steady progress also saying that he's hoping that one day you will open up your heart, at least little by little. Okay, if you can't do it like literally now, it's fine with him. Again, he understands. Steady progress is more like, in due time, when you feel like you're ready. If you can, take it one step at a time, with the help of prayer. Okay, so also pray to to God or to whoever higher being that you believe in. He's also asking you to pray so that it could also help with forgiveness, with healing, and with being more open to the situation. So steady progress in here is saying that in due time, when you're ready, okay, when you can, little by little, baby steps. Okay, hopefully that you can grant him this wish for you to actually spend time with your mom. Be more open to the situation. And pray. I'm also seeing that with pray, this is not just in relation to the main message of the reading, but pray is also pertaining to an actual message from your brother that aside from the progress in the relationship, family relationship, steady progress in prayer, I'm also seeing in here that he's praying that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your goals are, your endeavors are, he wants to let you know that in every step of the way, he is there for you and he's praying for you. He's wishing you all the best, all the good luck, and he's just there to guide you and be with you. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you like this reading. Hopefully this was able to help, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen the Garnet Crystal, this one is for you. So, to start off the reading on what your brother's secret message is for you, we're going to use 3 tarot cards. So, we have here the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Devil card in reverse. So, what I'm seeing here is that, what your brother wants you to know, first off, with these first 2 cards, is that he knows and he understands that right now you may be going through a rough patch or a difficult, a challenging time at work, or maybe in school, or basically in a goal with general. I'm seeing that he can feel that you're going through some disappointing times. Okay, Page of Pentacles here is saying that like I'm getting also the message that he can also feel your stress. Okay, so you may be showing it, maybe showing a different kind of emotion, maybe projecting that you're okay, you're fine. But I'm also seeing here that your brother wants to let you know that he can somehow feel that something is wrong, that something is not right. Now, another message that I'm getting from the first 3 cards is that your brother wants to let you know that, yes, it's okay to feel disappointed, especially if the situation is really disappointing. But he also wants to assure you, he wants to let you know that, work, studies, and all, it's not everything, okay? With the Devil card appearing in your reading, I'm seeing that he also wants to let you know that there are also other great things in life, and he wants you to enjoy it. He doesn't want you to be your life to be fully preoccupied by he doesn't want your life to be fully preoccupied just with work or with studies. I'm seeing here that he also wants you to enjoy life, other parts of your life. And I'm also getting here the message with the Page of Pentacles that, in a way, he also misses you. Okay, he misses your bond. He misses, the time that you spent together when you were younger, when things were less worrisome and all. So I'm also getting the secret message that, he kind of feels like both of you are also growing apart ever since you started to show more signs of being mature, of being an adult, of being more independent. Now, it's not to say that he sees you as little or a child or a younger person forever. So I'm seeing that for most of you who picked this pile, this could be about a message from an older sibling or an older brother. But yeah, there's also this message coming in that, in a way, it's kind of like a parent, a father kind of energy, wherein he's also having this difficulty, accepting that you're growing up, that you're forming your own identity, that you're forming your own self. Okay, like it's almost as if he's not yet ready with the idea of you being grown up. And there's also this message that it's not really much of a fear, but he's kind of sad for him to think that because you're growing up, it's as if you don't need him anymore. So yeah, there's this feeling of him already missing you. Okay, like like he misses the attachment or the bond that you guys have. Now, for some of you, this is just for some, not for all. I'm seeing that for some of you, there's also this message that, that he also has a secret, okay, that he wants to share with you, and hopefully this will not, break the bond that you have with each other. He wants to share something with you. He wants to reveal something about his identity. And he's hoping that it will not create a gap between the two of you. He's hoping that once he tell you what his secret is, what his identity is, what his true self is. He's hoping that you won't lose the respect that you have for him, that you still see him as an older brother, you still see him as a mentor, or basically a figure, an authority figure, or a hero, or an idol kind of thing in your life, driving force in your life. Okay, so a lot of messages coming in, but basically another message is that with these two cards, Sea of Swords and the Devil in Reverse, he wants to let you know that yes, pain, suffering, disappointments, they will be there. It's kind of like a constant thing in life. But with the Devil in Reverse, it's also him saying that even if those things are there, you don't really have to face it alone. Okay, he'll do what he can. He'll always do what he can to help you out, to protect you, if you'll let him, if you'll allow him. And then for the next 3 cards, we have Dark Woman, we have Fire, and we have Lobster. Okay, so with these 3 cards, I'm actually seeing quite a lot of different interpretations. So for one, first interpretation that I'm seeing is that it's possible that it's possible that for some of you, your brother may be parts or members of the LGBTQ, but they're hiding it. Okay, and Fire in here is a message that again, he still wants you to see him as an older sibling figure, in spite of this in spite of this identity that he has. Okay, it may be that right now he's not yet ready to reveal it. And Lobster in here, financial pitch. Well, in this interpretation, Lobster isn't really talking about the money, but it's talking about the adjustments that he's afraid would happen once this identity reveal is revealed. And then another interpretation that I'm seeing in here with the Dark Woman is that this is much more of his concern towards you. Now, Dark Woman, it doesn't necessarily mean although most of you might be women watching this, but it could be that Dark Woman is a symbolism, okay, of having like a darker views in life. Okay, he's afraid that you'll be bitter, you'll turn sad, you'll turn sour, you'll start to lose some optimism in life. Dark, like little, like figurative dark woman kind of thing. So he's worried that you'll turn into that. And Fire in here is saying that don't lose your passion. Your brother wants to let you know that in spite of the difficulties coming in, he doesn't want you to lose your passion in life. Like, hold on to that passion, to that says that love that you have for life. And then Lobster pinch, 2 things. Okay, one, he's ready to if you need some money, advice, or some resources, okay, Lobster in here saying that he's willing to give you out as much as he can. Okay, he's willing to shell out, he's willing to be there for you. And another message coming in with the Lobster is that he wants to let you know that these things, they're temporary, they're not gonna last forever. Like a pinch, it's just a pinch. Okay, it might be a very painful pinch, but it will definitely be something that you can overcome. Right, so we're down to our last 2 cards, and we have here Sweetness, and we have Blessings of Abundance. Okay, Sweetness in here, I'm seeing that again, he wants to really bond with you guys, while like your brother misses you a lot. Okay, they miss their little sister, their little brother. Like, they want to spend as much time with you. Okay, so if you have the chance, try to call them up, pay them a visit, or just simply invite them over to something. Like, they're looking forward to do something with you, even just a chat or what. Sweetness is pertaining to your relationship together. Blessings of Abundance. With the Blessings of Abundance card, I'm seeing in here that he's sending you all the best wishes, all the most positive energy that there is. And he believes, okay? He's praying, he's hoping, he's believing, he's rallying that, at the end of the day, your Page of Pentacles energy will soon turn out, okay, and become a blessings of abundance energy. He believes that, you will get there, okay? Just give it a little bit more time, a bit more patience, and he truly believes that whatever it is that you're building, whatever goal it is that you're aiming, you're doing, he believes strongly with his heart that, you'll be able to get there. And also, another message that he wants to let you know is that, abundance, he also wants you to have abundance, not just financially, but he also wants you to receive abundance in all its forms. Abundance in love, abundance in health, abundance in protection, abundance in, positive energy, abundance in all things. Okay, he wants you to have all kinds of abundance, not just financial abundance, but all kinds of abundance. Okay, because he loves you so much. Alright, so that is it for us. Pile number 2. I hope you liked this reading. Hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen the green strawberry quartz, this reading is for you. So we're going to start off with 2 oracle cards for us to find out what is your brother's secret message for you. So to start off, we have the vision card and we have the pause card. Okay, so instantly upon seeing these 2 cards, I'm getting the first thing that your brother wants to let you know is that he is there to protect you always. Okay, so we have 2 guardian angels cards here, and you have your vision and you have pause. Now, have you guys seen this movie by Disney Pixar? It's called Onward. So it's a cute movie. I like it. Okay. Anyway, the way that it relates to your reading is that it's actually a story about 2 brothers. Okay, and the older brother is just like really protective, really supportive of his younger brother. And for you, pal number 3, I am seeing that kind of energy between you and your older brother. So it could be older, it could be other, but basically a very protective energy. So regardless of whether this is about a younger or an older brother, the premise is that he wants to protect you at all costs. He wants to let you know that he has your back. Okay, like he has your back. See, the guardian angel here is looking at the other guardian angel here. So he wants to let you know that he has your back. He'll always be there to protect you, even if you're not aware of it, or even sometimes even if you don't want to, which could be really feel somewhat for some embarrassing, because your brother is pretty much like acting like a dad, sometimes even overly more overly protective than dad. But yeah, there's that's your brother's love language to you, like being protective of you. Okay, so there's also another message coming in that he could feel like your brother could feel that you're burnt out, and wants you to have a break, wants you to rest. But mostly it's that he's worried about you, and he doesn't really want you to experience any burnt out. Okay, another message that I'm getting from these 2 cards is that your brother is sensing something wrong, either within your group of friends or within your work, that you may be overlooking or you may not be seeing, and he wants you to give, like, to listen to him, because again, he's only looking out for your best interest. Okay, he's always on your team, he's always on your side, always. Okay, now let's explore the tarot cards to give us further or more information about the reading. Okay, so for your first tarot card, we have the Ten of Wands, followed by the Six of Cups. Okay. We also have the Justice card in reverse. We have the Hermit card, and then we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands appearing in your reading, I'm seeing that your brother wants to let you know. Again, this is a message of possible burnout. Like your brother wants to, help you out. Your brother wants you to relax, wants you to chill for a moment. So I'm seeing that for those of you who pick this pile or this group, you may be noticing or experiencing that your brother keeps on inviting you, like to the point where it's for some it's almost annoying. Like your brother keeps on inviting you over, or maybe for some reason he's doing weird ways to catch your attention. Or it could be that he keeps on insisting that he treats you, like he just keeps on pushing you to do something else that you may not feel like it. So Ten of Wands is saying that that's actually his way of trying to get you out or trying to distract your mind for a bit. Okay, and he wants to let you know that resting doesn't necessarily completely mean that you're stopping. It's just that resting is also as important as doing, as pushing forward. And another message that I'm getting with the Ten of Wands is he's also giving you a warning that someone within your circle should really be trusted. Okay, kind of juicy. But yeah, he has this message that you should be careful about either friend. Okay, one friend, one person that you've met, or maybe a classmate, an office mate. So there's someone within your circle that he seems to not like and doesn't trust. Okay, and then next here we also have the Six of Cups in reverse. So there are two messages that I'm seeing with the Six of Cups being in reverse for the reading. So the first one is that he hopes that even though you're growing up already, even though you're an adult or you're a teenager, he's hoping that you never lose the time to bond with him, with your brother, because as corny as this may sound for some of you, he'll always see you like as his like his sister, like little sister, or older sister. Like he'll always wanna be part of your life, like actively. So that's one. And in a way, it's almost as if he's saying that it's almost never gonna change. Although, yeah, he'll have to accept it that you're not really a baby anymore. But he's getting there. And another message that I'm seeing, in terms of his channeled message, or a message from your brother, is that he doesn't want you to lose sight of who you are. That's why he's trying to do everything that he can to prevent you from being burnt out, to relieve you from stress, anxiety, and all. So he doesn't want you to lose a sense of who you are, because he believes that you're a great person, you're a talented person, you're a great person, and he doesn't want you to forget that, with the Six of Cups being in reverse. Now, with the Justice card appearing in your reading, I'm also seeing in here that your brother also wants to let you know that he hopes that you would also learn how to say no to something, because again, he sees you as a really great person, okay, big heart, talented, sweet, and all. Now, Justice card in here is saying that that he knows that. Also, he can tell that some people are taking advantage of that, unfortunately. So the Justice card in here being in reverse is a strong indication that one of the things that he also wants to let you know is, one, again, to not easily trust anyone. Okay, so be more discerning. Of course, be kind, okay, still, but again, be more discerning and learn to say no, especially when you feel like you're already being compromised, your mental health is being compromised, your safety or your values are being compromised. Okay, And the Hermit card, so I just wanna close up this card a little bit more. Now the Hermit card, I'm seeing that this is actually sweet. Okay, so you see the Hermit in here. It looks like, he's waiting for someone and he's holding out his lamp. This is his lamp. So I'm seeing that this is the energy being projected rather by your brother. So he wants to let you know that, if you want someone to confide to, if you're looking for someone to talk to, ask for advice, ask for help, or, simply just let off some steam. Like, you just want to open up and unload yourself, release yourself. So the Hermit card in here saying that he is more than willing to do that for you. Like, he's willing to, hear everything that you want to say. Okay, and he's willing to offer some guidance as well. Just come up to him, okay? Like, Hermit card in here is also saying that he's not going to push you, okay? He's not going to insist that on you, but he'll be there, okay? When you need it, if you need it, he'll be there for you easily. And then Two of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting the strong message with the Two of Cups that, he's hoping that soon you'll be able to find a great, partner for yourself. And I'm also seeing here that, no partner of your, he wants to be part of the screening process whenever you date someone. Like, he wants to see, will this person be a jerk? Like, not that he's going to actually interfere with your love life or your dating life. It's just that he wants to get to know people. Just to check, just to see if this will be a good match or if this will be, a great partner for you. Okay, and also, Two of Cups, this is just, another confirmation message that your brother loves you very much. Okay, he may not be showing it, but he does. And the last two cards you have here, Younger Woman. So again, he really does see you still as, even if you're older than your brother. Like, Younger Woman in here is like a message that regardless of your birth order, whether he's the older one or you're the older one, he just has this strong instincts to protect you. Okay, and I'm seeing that he is naturally like a very protective and loving person. Okay, and there's also this funny message coming in that even if, like, no matter how old you guys get, like, he'll always find a way to act like a big brother. So sometimes it could be that his love language is a little bit of teasing or pranking, a little bit of light, like, not bullying, but yeah, like more light teasing. And lastly, we have here wind chimes, peace and harmony. So one last message from your brother is that he's sending you all the most positive energy. And he may be doing some weird crazy things that might embarrass you. Sometimes you might not agree and eventually disagree on, but again, wind chimes in here is a confirmation that at the end of the day, he's only doing his best, in what he thinks is the best for you as well. Okay, so that is it for us pile number 3. I hope you liked this video. I hope this was able to help. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I get to see you still on the next videos. Bye-bye. Hi pile number 4, welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen the tourmalinated cards, this one is for you. So to start off your reading, we're going to use 2 cards, fortune tea leaf cards, to find out what is your brother's secret message for you. So trigger warning, pile number 4, this is quite a sensitive reading. Okay, so we have here, in a way, because it deals heavily with finances, money, and assets. Okay, so we have here for the first reading, we have both money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. And then we also have here crack cock, dissatisfaction with life. So I'm seeing that for most of you who pick pile number 4, that it's possible that you may have had some disputes with your brother. I'm hearing it for some of you, disputes with the rest of the family regarding money or regarding property or assets or any form of inheritance. And the cracked cup appearing in your reading is also message or indication that there's been some regrets with that. Okay, so the situation might have been bad to the point wherein I'm seeing here with the rest of your other cards, to be honest, that the communication has stopped between your brother and possibly even with the rest of the family. And there's that, like, there's a recurring emotion of regret, of remorse, of disappointment surrounding. Okay, so the main energy that I'm seeing in your reading, pile number 4, is resources, money, property, like resources, and then regret, like negative feelings towards it. Okay, so let's get your tarot cards to give us more information about your brother's secret message for you. And for your first card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Next, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then we also have the Star card in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Sun card also in reverse. Okay, so let's start with the Wheel of Fortune card. So I am seeing in here that this is where it all started, when something like one pivotal event in your lives happened that really changed the course of your overall relationship. Okay, so it all turned out great and awful all at the same time. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune like really did a 360-degree turn in the way your relationship with your brother runs. Okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing that growing up, you're close with your brother, or maybe you're not really close, but you're okay. But either way, the common denominator for this reading is that growing up, you've had a good, okay to great, but not bad relationship with your brother. Like, everything was going great, everything was okay. It's just that there was just one thing that really turned your working relationship with your brother upside down. Now, there's a lot of reversals in your reading, and this is where I'm getting the energy that it's either you, your brother, or pretty much like a mutual understanding or connection that you should stop speaking to one another after this Wheel of Fortune incident. Okay, I'm hearing that for some of you who picked this pile, it could also be, well, it may not have something to do with property, but there was this one decision about a very crucial decision within the family, about the concerning the family, that one of you made. It's either you made that decision, your brother made that decision, or another sibling, okay, another member of the family made that decision. And then apparently you and your brother, for on opposite sides, had opposite views and stands about the issue. And that's when that event changed the course of your relationship. They changed the course of the family in general. So I'm seeing that this is more on conflicts and disagreements. Okay, now let's go with the Ten of Swords being in reverse. Now, the beauty, okay, of the Ten of Swords in reverse is that there's this acknowledgement that there's still pain, there's still disappointment, but the mostly feelings of betrayal supporting or surrounding your relationship with your brother. And it also goes out for him. So 10, okay, being an even number, I'm seeing that this is a mirrored reflection of what you both feel for each other. So it means, like, let's say you feel disappointment, he also feels the same way. But the Ten of Swords being in reverse is an indication that it there's a strong possibility, okay, and this is a message coming in from your brother that you are both hoping, he is hoping, okay, that this is not the end between the two of you. Yes, the situation might have been really crucial, it might have been really heavy, difficult, but the Ten of Swords being in reverse is him, a reflection of him hoping, feeling, saying that no matter what happened, he's hoping that this is not the end of, your relationship with him. He's still hoping that someday, somehow, okay, one of you could still talk, could still patch it up, or pp, at least reconnect in the future. Okay, and as followed by the star card being in reverse. So he knows that the chances are slim. Okay, he acknowledges that those chances are slim, but the star card is, always a card or a message of positivity and hope. So this one being in reverse is an indication that he still has that, out of 100%, he still has that 1 to 10% hope. Like he's still clinging on 10%. He's still clinging on to that hope that, you could still patch things up. That this rough patch could, be something of the past, and that you could put this all behind you. There's still that hope within him, that you'll forgive him, that you'll talk to him, that you can all work it out, and that, you'll communicate him and with him. And I'm also hearing the message that hopefully when you're ready, you'll be able to hear his side of the story. He's hoping that one day, you will have you will finally be ready to finally listen to his side of the story, even though this is something that might disappoint you, something that might hurt you, something that in a way might even still make you angry. So he's still hoping that, you'll give him the chance to open himself up, even if whatever in your heart, that whatever it is that he's about to say is something that is really really opposite of where you stand in your point of view. Okay, and then Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a message of him, willing to listen to you as well. Okay, he wants to receive. He wants you to. He wants that energy to, reciprocate. Like what I'm saying is, like you mentioned, I mentioned earlier with the star in reverse card that, he's willing to listen, right? Or he wants you to listen, right? Now at the same time, the Nine of Pentacles card is saying that he also wants to do that for you. Okay, he also wants you to, he wants to listen to your side. He wants to understand you as well. He's, in a way, I'm also hearing the word compromise. Like he's also willing to make some compromises, willing to make some arrangements. He's willing to, find a way that both of you will arrive at a win-win situation. Okay, I know, but this one being placed on the fourth part of your reading is a reflection, indication that he knows that this is quite a long shot, from where things are right now, from where it stands. Okay, but nonetheless, he's still holding on to it. So there's he's still hoping for, a reconciliation between the two of you. Okay, and a compromise. And I'm seeing that, deep inside, he may not be openly admitting it. He may not be showing it, but it's beside two cards that are, signifying of hope and renewal. And the last card in your reading is the Sun card in reverse. Okay, so being the last one in your card, again, this is much more for confirmation that he's hoping that everything will work out well. Okay, and that at the end of the day, what would still transpire in spite all of this, okay, he's hoping that what could still have a lot more weight is your relationship, you as a family, rather than the disappointments that happened. Okay, he's hoping that you still haven't okay, hold on. Yeah, there you go. He's still hoping that he still hasn't that the importance of your relationship, that the importance of family within you and him is still there somehow. Okay, and last two message for you, pile number 4. There you go. You have peaceful. Like, he's really, willing to make amends. He's willing to listen. He's willing to open up. Okay, somehow. And last message here, we have love. Okay, so for this last card, pile number 4, I'm not gonna say anything further. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay. So there you go. Alright, so that is it for us. Pile number 4. I hope this was able to help. Okay. Hope this reading was able to help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye.